Hello, and it's another Jackie's moment. Wanted to share with you today all about the teaching qualification. As I've sort of shown you the project, as you can see, we started with mentoring. We then went into learning workshops, but with the learning workshops, I was using a lot of my prisoners to help me facilitate the courses. The idea is the fact that I didn't want to be teaching the whole time. I wanted to teach people to be able to teach for me so that I could then put another project together or another idea so I could be working on that while this one was still going ahead. So my idea was to use 5 of my mentors and to look for 5 other prisoners who could also become teachers. I looked in Picta, which was a computer-based project in the prison, and they had actually 2 assistants who was teaching prisoners. I looked in the gym where there was actually another mentor who I thought would be very good as a teacher. And this is what I did. I went through the prison, found 10 people who I thought would be very good for this first course. This was my first experiment on putting prisoners together to actually teach them. Now, again, another part of this experiment was to have 5 prisoners with hidden disabilities. So we had dyslexia, autism, Asperger's, and I wanted to put the 10 together, and I wanted to show the non-dyslexic people how they were going to learn to teach, how they were going to put their courses together, how they were going to put their handouts together, how they were actually going to speak and work with these students who had some learning difficulties. So I wanted to use this to help them in their future jobs when they would be going out teaching. So, as I say, the course started, and we started with 10. And halfway through, we still had 10. This, it seems to be, was quite surprised by everybody who was watching this course. Because, as I say, we started with 10, we finished with 10, 10 passed, and I think what really shocked the assessors is when they actually started working and checking all the work that the 10 prisoners had done for me, they could not tell who were the dyslexic students. So it was very important to me that this course was all about working together. This was not about bums on, bums on seats on bums on seats. I'll get that right in a minute. It wasn't. That's what it wasn't about. Education to me is about fun. It's about learning. It's giving them knowledge. And this is what I wanted to share with so many of my prisoners, so that this knowledge could actually go on and it could help them in jobs later on in life when they did come out of prison. Now, the course was, say, 5 units, and it ran for 30 hours. I added another 5 or 6 hours because I wanted to make sure they understood all the different ways of learning, how to, as I say, put handouts together, how to speak, how to get their micro teachers over, how to produce their own handouts. When the assessors came to observe 3 or 4 of our micro teachers, Phil, who you will see in later on in videos, would tell you about when he was on the course. He was doing a health and safety course, so he wanted to make it interesting for everybody to enjoy his course. And the assessor was just so impressed with his handouts, the way he spoke. I mean, what she said was that the confidence that all these men had to do micro teaches, their handouts, everything she could see had been taught and shown and worked with so that it could help other people on the course. So today's video was all about the Petals course, and this was to help prisoners when they came out of prison to be able to go into charities and use the knowledge that I'd shared with them, and that they could then pass it on to other charities and to other teachers. And this will be very interesting because the next few videos we'll be talking about what the learners learnt through this and how they took it on to different charities. So today's video, all about the teaching qualification that they gained, what fun we had, and as I say, 10 started, 10 finished, 10 passed, and the assessors could not tell who the dyslexic student was. This was fantastic. So another great story, and I'll be continuing later. So thank you very much, and we'll be speaking soon. Bye.